Hello everybody and welcome back to OTLR. We're here for the Division 1 race today. Obviously racing at sunny Texas in Austin, America. Obviously I'm filling in for Corey Brooks, so that will explain why he is not here. He's stuck at work, so unfortunate for him. So here in the comms booth, you got me subbing in the Penny Penguin, and in the comms booth with me is the man who's always here every week, and that's Ryan. How are we doing this evening, sir?
Good, thanks. Looking forward to this one. I think Texas is an underrated track. I mean, personally don't like driving it, but it always provides good action in my experience.
Well, it definitely does. So drivers are now all in quali. So let's switch over to that. Switch over to quali and get trackside. See which one's out first. And oh, that's
Yeah. It's raining.
yeah. We got a McLaren
That
out first. Which McLaren is it?
I'm just getting all my telemetry up. So it is intermediate conditions at the minute. The McLaren that's out on track is going to be Ratty in the McLaren. Of course, I assume, don't really follow Division 1 that much. I mean,
No, I've not been able to. Like normally on a Wednesday, I am playing bowls, but my bowl season finished last week, so I am now free on a Wednesdays. So thanks, OTLRs are pretty lucky to have me today. If I wasn't free, I think Ricky might have had to sub in.
yeah. Well, I guess, obviously being kind of new here, you might not know what to expect and who to expect up at the front. We do have quite a few new names here this week.
Yeah, and I know most of these new names because I know most of these guys because they're in Division 2. Like Alpaca, he was racing last night for Div 2, so was Swifty, Ashton the Brit, Jordan Muncher, Nobody Cares, and I think that is it. They all raced yesterday, so they should have some understanding of this track. And yesterday in Division 2, it was dry in qualifying completely, but then came the race, and it was raining at the start, but then dried out. So we had mixed conditions in the race, so I don't know how qualifying's going to turn out. But
that would be interesting here.
It definitely will. And plus, I know a few of these Division 1 names. Like, I know Hacko, Cooper, Jones, Glitch, and a couple of others. So, there's a few names I obviously don't recognise, but...
First lap of the session is going to be Ratty as he heads up towards turn 1, up that steep hill, one of the steepest sections in all of racing, as the Williams gets nice and out of the way. As heading through turn 2, we go on board with the McLaren and through the sweeping S's modelled after the Suzuka S's, through 5 and 6 now into the little left kink of turn 7, and then through 8 and 9, which is very easy to invalidate through here by cutting the apex curb and also running wide on the exit. Through the nothing corner of turn 10 and into the heavy braking zone of 11 we go. One of back-to-back hairpin corners here at the Circuit of the Americas. I think, what is 5 hairpins in total?
Something like that, yeah.
We head down towards turn 12, which is probably the heaviest braking zone on the circuit. You know, just jumping over the apex curb, not really taking the wide line, maybe due to the conditions, as through turns 13, 14, and then 15 and I want to say 15 and
yeah, this is 15. That one is out.
That's turn 15, so it's 16, 17, 18 to the right. It's so... The corners are so weird through that middle sector.
It's just the last sector. They're all weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ratty coming around the last corner here, coming up to the line to finish what is the first banker time, and it's a 43.9. We've got a few others coming across it as well. Boss Moss goes 2 tenths faster, doing a 0.7. We've got Swifty doing a 45.1. That's Hacker just crossing the line to start his lap.
Jonesy.
Jonesy next one across then. Already He's going to slot
only...
in behind Swift. Is a bit. As is Jones, I know he's usually pretty quick, but obviously maybe he's made a couple mistakes. As a Cooper fan up to the top of the timing boards, and holy moly, with a 43.1, 6 tenths faster than anyone else at the minute.
Yeah, Cooper's not raced in a couple weeks, so it's going to be interesting to see where his pace is at. But going significantly ahead of Boss Moss, who I know was at least on the podium last week. I can't remember if he won or not.
Robbie has gone into P2 ahead of Boss Moss by about 0.08 of a second.
So Robbie, completely new here, immediately usurped by Malium Jonas.
Yeah, oh, wow. It's by another 10th. I'm on board here with Aiden Evans. We'll want to see what he can do. He's coming up to the last corner. But as Cooper's teammate goes top of the timing board, full 10th quicker. And Aiden just beats Malhume there, but only just. But he's behind Cooper significantly. So these Ferraris then clearly loving these wet conditions right now. Fastest guys on the track. Muncher's coming up last corner. What's he gonna do? He's gonna slot in just behind Arati, head of Nobody Cares.
I think the man to keep an eye on here is our championship leader, Marius Anderson, and reigning champion as well, I think, as Hackers at a 1:45.3 to go up to P11. But Marius Anderson is going to round the final corner now. And where can he line up on the grid as it stands? Has he managed an all-right first lap? It's not as good as he'd want. It's a 43.888. And that's only P7. And then we struggled in the Silverstone reverse race that we did 2 weeks ago. Of course, after a little mid-season week break. But I expected him to be higher up the order.
Yeah, I was expecting championship leader to just straight away split the Ferraris, if anything.
Yeah. Robbie has just had an off through the penultimate corner. Visited Hamilton in that gravel trap. But I think it's Jonas. I'm surprised that people aren't just staying out and doing multiple runs.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised of, because that's what I normally do in the wet if I race.
I know, yeah, Jonas has gone for another run on the same set of tyres. Cooper is currently on another run with those tyres. I think Aiden Evans is, Aiden's starting one. Ashton is starting a lap. Is that Muncher, who's invalidated?
Yeah, I'm riding on board with Cooper. He was about just over a 10th up on his last time. What's he? He's almost 6 tenths up in his middle sector on his second run here. So this is easily going to be into the 42s, I think, here for Cooper if he can keep this lap clean as he's coming through turn 15. Also, as well, surprisingly, I saw a lot of overtakes yesterday at turn 15 in Division 2. So hopefully we'll see some of those here in Division 1, but we'll have to wait and see. Cooper now.
Tight right-hander? Left-hander?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think the only move I've
No,
seen...
Cooper's not finishing that lap. Interesting.
He was 5 tenths up, so maybe the track evolution... We could be heading for dry tyres by the end of this session if it stops raining and the track evo is strong enough. So nobody cares, it's already fitted the softs.
Yeah, well, put it this way. Yesterday people started fitting dry tyres before it actually stopped raining yesterday in Division 2 when in the race. So, which I thought was very interesting. So, we'll have to see what kind of conditions we get as Malcolm Jonas goes top of the board with a 42.3.
I think who's next over the line? Is it? No, it's not Marius Anderson. It's going to be
his teammate
Aiden Evans.
Ratty is starting.
Ratty's starting. So Aiden up to provisional pole with a 42.3. He's only 14 milliseconds ahead of the Sauber man. As Ashton the Brit will be next over the line. As he comes round the final corner, and it's a 1:44.1 to go P9. I believe Alpaca. Oh, no, Alpaca's invalidated, so he's not going to be next. It's actually going to be Hako. And we'll see what he can manage over the line. It's a 43.0 P4, 33 milliseconds behind Glitched Hen. Then it's going to be PW Jones across the line. He's improving a lot at the minute. Goes up to P4 with a 43.0, a millisecond ahead of Hako. As now comes, I want to say, yeah, it's Marius Anderson now. And where can he improve to? 9/10 up through Sector 2. Marius Anderson, it's only P3 with a 42.7. So not the improvement he would have been looking for. As Fake Man will be next car to cross the line.
Yep, as he's going around the triple right-hander here. Now coming up to the last couple corners. Ooh, very close to track limits there as well. On that corner.
It's not a superb lap. Actually, oh no, it's a 42.8. So that's P4. Yeah.
Ratty is next.
I was thinking it didn't look brilliant, but we'll see what Ratty can accomplish now. As over the line, he comes with a 41.8, takes provisional pole.
And if I'm not mistaken, Ryan, I think that rain has stopped.
You are correct. My, I can tell because my computer's got quieter as it's no longer rendering the rain. But next over the line, I think. Is it going to be the Mercedes? Or is it Hako?
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Muncher on softs.
It's Jordan Jansen who's next over the line, by the way.
Yep.
On those intermediates. Again, look how dry it is already, Piney.
Yeah.
This is... It looks like it hasn't even rained.
Yeah.
That's American heat for you. And up to the line for Jordan, it's a 42.4. And yeah, that's P4 at the minute. Robbie will be
and
next.
DRS enabled.
DRS. Yeah.
DRS has now been enabled with 6 minutes to go. As Robbie's now the latest person to go top of the timing balls with a 41.1. So these times are now going to get even faster. So everybody's going to be probably, if they've not got those soft tyres on now, they need to get them on. Right now, Muncher's the only person out on track, I believe, with the...
Cooper fans are on a lap on the softs.
Oh, is he? Well, I'll go on board with Cooper.
Yeah.
Where
his teammate, Glitched, is going to cross the line first, commits to finishing the lap. And I think this is actually going to be a really good lap here from Glitched 10. As up to the line, it's at 40.6. The times are tumbling.
Yep.
Muncher
on
a lap.
Next.
I'll keep an eye on him. But Cooper is about to watch. Oh, Muncher spun! The tyres weren't warm enough. And Muncher has spun through the triple right.
And so Cooper's invalidated by cutting 19. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Cooper. Coming.
He slammed on the brake and into the pit so that he didn't understeer into the wall. That one on the pit entry is lethal. I've lost many a race. So, I'll tell you who's in trouble. Glitched Hen. Does he have enough time to comfortably get back to the pits, be pulled into the garage, change his tyres, change his fuel, I assume as well, and then go back out to do an adequate warm-up lap?
I would have hoped
he's
so.
He's only going through turn 12.
Well, there's 4 minutes left of the session, so I think he might be okay. We've got Boss Moss and Swifty out on track right now. Oh, Boss Moss drifting there as I'm right on board.
A little bit damp, which
yeah, I think it might be.
It's a common feature in this game. I've had multiple experiences where it stopped raining, but it's still been inters, even though it's dry, for about 10 laps. In fact, I had it once in an Australia race where the rain stopped on lap 10 and the rest of the race was still on inters because it just never properly dried. And
Boss Moss has gone back into the pits, so... Well,
Swifty then, who's next on the lap?
Yep.
Although no, he's abandoned as well. He's coming to the pits.
Interesting.
He's just not ready. The track's not ready.
Well, Ashton and Din are both out on track now. Ashton only just coming out, and Din is on the long straight. How these guys go?
Yeah, we have got both Astons, as you said. I think, is it going to be Din who's first? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Din.
But we'll see what. Has Din raced in Tier 2? Or...
Nope.
Oh, Division 2?
I've not seen this guy in Division. Also,
I guess
it's
we'll
first time I'm seeing his name.
I mean, there's a 4.8 second gap between P1 and 17 at the minute. So
Yeah.
let's see where Din and Mine is how I'm going to pronounce that name. I think it might be an L between the M and G, but
I'm just gonna call him
hang
Din.
on. Yeah, I was going to say that Red Bull nearly got in the way of him there.
Yeah,
And
a lot of
completely
traffic coming out of the pits there.
He's having to be so careful on throttle out of turn 1. And oh, he's spun to turn 2, but he's in the barriers! That's it! Din's qualifying is over, and clearly the track is too green for the softs.
That is very unfortunate. As a very spectacular crash.
Oh, he's left.
Well, he needs to get his butt back in, because we are going. Obviously, we will have a lobby reset after this. So he is more than likely now going to start last, because I think Alpaca, unless Alpaca invalidates their lap, will surely go ahead of them. But anyway,
Let's watch Ashton.
yeah, we've got Ashton
See how
and
he
Nobody
goes.
Care. Ashton and Nobody Cares both starting their laps pretty much at the same time, because they are pretty much close together. Everybody else is all on the long straight.
Yeah, through the S's. Is he going to have the same issue as Din? No, he's not. And now through turn 7 into the awful 8 and 9. I really don't like those corners. Oh, loose. I don't think it's softs yet, and we'll see through the sector 1 split. Oh wait, we missed the sector 1 split.
Oh, bit of a
But
slide there.
He's really struggling here. Down the back straight, I think the one saving grace is going to be the speed boost from the DRS, but that could also be to your detriment going into the braking zones. Because if he goes deep here and just basically aquaplanes in the dry off the road, which, in all fairness, he didn't. Oh, he's 3.2 seconds up, but that's still not enough for provisional pole.
Checker flag is out, and it has been shown for Muncher.
Oh,
and
Ashton's
spun! He's spun invalidated as well on top of it. So that is Ashton's qualifying done.
Hacko's crashed as well.
Oh
Through
my
the
god,
S's.
they're all crashing. Watch, Nobody Cares here, then looks like he's going to finish his lap. What's it going to be? Obviously, he's going to go to provisional pole for the time being. It's a 1:37.4. Baker's also crashed as well. They're all crashing out here. Like, even Swifty's crashed too.
It's going to be Alpaca who's next across the line. Boss Moss has crashed out.
Oh my god, Boss Moss as well. Jeez. Jeez Louise.
This is terrible for Boss Moss. He's normally much better than this.
Yep,
This is a 1:38.1. Who's next? It's going to be Aiden with a 35.8. Then the Sauber of Malium Jonas, who goes second with a 36.0.
Next, it's one of the Ferraris. Glitched is invalidated, so it's Cooper next. He's 5 seconds up on his previous best time. Let's see how much he's going to gain in this final sector compared to Aiden. Where's he go? He goes top of the board with a 35.2.
Jonesy's next. 36.5.
Ratty up to
P3.
third. Robbie does improve. Marius into third. And there we go. Everyone's across the line now.
Yeah.
So Marius, good there. As I can see in the Twitch chat, Muncher says, "Missed the flag by a second. Can't believe it." Oh, that is unlucky. So yeah, we got a very mixed result here. So obviously you can see half the grid on softs, half of them on inters. So Cooper on pole, then Aiden, Marius, Ratty, Malhume, Jonas, then PW Jones, Jordan, Nobody Cares, and Alpaca, and then Glitched making out the top 9. Top 10. And then we've got Robbie, Fake, Hacker, Boss, Ashton, Muncher, Swifty, and Din, who all either invalidated their lap or crashed.
Yeah, so I mean, now we've got the customary lobby restart where everybody straight lines turn 1.
Yep.
Except, well, Glitched Hen has cheekily been practicing his race starts, which Corey always gives him grief for because it's not allowed. I don't think any.
I'll give him some. If he thinks so, yeah. While we wait for our drivers to go to the mandatory lobby reset, that is the wrong button. I'll bring us back to our mugs so you can see us for a few minutes. And obviously, I will now bring on the. That is the calendar. There we go. That's what I want. Stand-ins. As you can see, Marius Anderson still at the top. I've been keeping up to it, so I've noticed he's been at the top quite a bit this season. His teammate is currently in 2nd. Then it's Glitched, Boss, Moss, Max, Laurent, PW Jones, then Aiden Evans, Ghost, Banana, Cooper, Akko, Ethan, Malhuma, another Max, Gordy. Just bring you on now to the team standings. As you can see, McLaren at the top there by a good margin, 82 points to be exact. As I'm just looking at the main screen and both Ferraris are not crashing yet. Oh, there goes one of them.
They've done it again with the practicing their starts. So
and I've got
Mercedes. I've taken a screenshot and I'll probably just send it to Corey.
Yeah. Mercedes on 121 points. Aston Martin with 113. Haas with 6. Ferrari 103. And a big jump down to Alpine 6 with 68. 53 for the Racing Bulls. And Red Bull with only 15. Williams with 40. Albert with 11. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously bring it onto the calendar. Obviously next week will be Barcelona, and then Melbourne after that, and then Gasman will finish, where pretty much every F1 season finishes days at iconic Abu Dhabi. Obviously,
it's a weird one. Abu Dhabi's like iconic, but nobody likes it.
Well, honestly, it depends who you ask. If you ask a commentator, they'll say they absolutely love it because they love commentating on it. But if you ask a racer, they'll be like, "Get me the F out of here."
I mean, I've kind of been the other way around in my experience. I've generally been quite good at the circuit driving, and I think it flows well. It just always seems a bit dull from a commentary perspective.
Yeah, it is debatable. Obviously, now we are going back in our lobby. We now just casually wait for PW Jones to sort the grid. Obviously, we have lost one person. For some reason, Din has cleared off. I think it was
Rage quit, I think.
Yeah. He was at the back anyway, but obviously it is not good to just rage quit after you mess up in qualifying. Because, sir, you were not the only one.
I mean, from his perspective, he was the first one ages before anybody else, but
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
So I'm just seeing if Dinner said anything. Don't He's not said anything, so looks like we might be carrying on without him, I think.
Oh no, he's still on the server, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's just still kind of looks like rage quit in a way, so
I don't really blame him. The conditions were impossible to predict.
Yeah. Just laughing at what I've just witnessed in Discord.
Oh, do I want to know?
Just if you just look at the if you look at the D1 chat, you'll see.
Yeah.
I've been called out by Aiden.
Yeah, I would say that we should maybe put the chat feed into the stream, but I don't think we can with the GIF in question. But
Nope.
Why am I streaming in Discord still?
Yeah, man forgot.
Yeah, Ricky left and.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting to see as well. How many pens will people rack up? Have a guess what the most was yesterday in Division 2.
21.
21, you said?
Yeah.
No.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Is this including speeding penalties and stuff?
Yes.
34.
Lower.
28.
Higher.
30?
No. Higher.
31.
Yeah. 31 seconds of pens.
Seconds.
Yep. 10 seconds for speeding in the pits and 21 for track limit violations. Somebody else also had like 28. So that was a lot of pens yesterday. But it's not the most pens I've seen in a race. The most pens I've seen in a race, that was me getting 58 seconds of penalties at Qatar.
I have seen 2 minutes. 2 minutes of penalties.
How have you seen 2 minutes worth of pens? That's
because so you know how if you fall too far back under safety car you get drive through.
Oh.
So he spun, fell too far back, then whilst trying to catch up, still couldn't catch up in time, so got another drive through for falling too far back. But it was at the end of the race, so he got 2 20-second penalties because technically he didn't have to come into the pits to serve the drive through. So he got 2 20-second penalties totaling 40 seconds, on top of 30 seconds of track limit penalties and 2 speeding in the pit lane penalties. So it was close to 2 minutes of penalties.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, 1 minute 30. There we go. But it was Canada as well, so yeah.
Oh well.
Cooper says a 1-2 for Ferrari.
Possible. He is starting from pole, but his teammate is down in what, 10th? So
Yeah, around
unless
there.
like Glitched would have to have a very good start in this race, so we'll have to see. So I'm
I mean,
just
he's been good all season.
yeah.
He won Silverstone on track, but he had a 10-second speeding penalty. So
I would like to see Cooper win another race, but I think with me commentating, not gonna happen. Every time I've commentated Cooper racing, he's bottled it. So no bottle job today, Cooper.
Aiden says, as long as it doesn't rain, I don't care what happens.
Yeah, but I had a few drivers say that
Rain, please.
yesterday, Aiden. So for the Division 2 race yesterday, it rained for like the first 10 laps, but after like 7 laps, everybody started coming in and putting on dry tires. So don't know what was up there, but yeah. So we'll have to see what happens. Anything can happen in this race. Alright, everyone's now been told to ready up.
I've just had the worst typoed sentence ever. I've just spelled which and not in the same.
Oh dear. Anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
We're in the loading screen now, so we'll just give it a minute before I take us trackside. And but like, who's your I can't speak. Who's your money on to win this race?
Marius Anderson.
And just
I think he's just a safe bet, in my opinion.
well, he isn't a good player, so if I'm not mistaken, he is starting third, so not a bad start. Obviously, I would like to put my money on Cooper, but every time I've done it, he's bottled it, so sorry, Cooper, you're out of luck, mate. Not again!
Oh, it's actually raining!
Not again! But not
Aiden!
Not again! Are we gonna have an exact repeat of yesterday for me? Because I've watched both division races for OTLR, and this is where I'd be like, please say I'm not getting a massive repeat, because that rain right now is very, very light rain. So these conditions were pretty much the exact same as I had yesterday. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Everybody in chat, like, not this again.
Nobody cares has just come in chat and told us same conditions as Division 2. Rain disappears at the same time too. So so there's your prediction then. We're gonna have about 10 laps of rain.
Who's gonna do race start? Shall I do race start? Because I'm normally it.
Is you and Brooksy swap doing it?
Sometimes I've done it. He definitely does it more. But I'll give it another crack. Might even be dry tires now, like it was. No.
Yeah, yeah, no. So some people as early as lap 4 put dries on yesterday. As early as lap 4. And I kid you not, even with it still raining, they had dry tires on in rain. Like, nobody can vouch for that, because he was in that race yesterday. So it was like Alpaca, Swifty, and Ashton as well. They can all confirm same conditions.
It said on the radio, dry is going to be faster from lap 1.
I just stayed out to avoid a free stop. Oh, was this yesterday?
Oh yeah, because the tyre wear around COTA is... Wait, I can't say that word on Twitch. Or that one. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the United States Grand Prix is underway. It looks like a good start from Cooper fan. And they are on the intermediate tyres. as into turn 1. Cooper switches to the inside and manages to keep ahead of Aiden Evans, loses the rear a bit. Ratty's gone down the inside as well. Marius Anderson has been pushed down the order. Contact between Jordan Jansen and Alpaca there, as Cooper is still leading. Ratty going side by side with Aiden Evans. Contact between the two of them there. Aiden is off the road. Malium Jonas trying to pressure the RB driver and manages to get past. Malium Jonas running on the podium positions for the second race in a row. Marius Anderson being put under pressure now from Robbie. Contact between the two of them. There's more contact on the exit of turn 9 as they head down towards the heavy braking zone of turn 11. Potentially Glitch 10 could also have a look there. Doesn't go for it. And Robbie is also trying to get past PW Jones. Robbie's had an amazing start from what I think was P11 on the grid. Yes, it was. As Cooper now has over a second lead from Ratty, Malium Jonas, Aiden Evans, PW Jones, Robbie, Marius, Glitched. And then we've got 3 wide into turn 12 here. Hacko getting past Nobody Cares. And the Haas driver now making contact with the Alpine of Swifty, who's having trouble here. Although he is up 4 positions already. Contact between the Williams of Hacko and Nobody Cares in the Haas. The Mercedes going for a double overtake attempt on Fake Man and Swifty, only just managing to get ahead of the Racing Bulls car. And can the Mercedes man get ahead around the outside in the triple right? He's going to have the inside for turn 19, but he can't make it stick. As heading up towards turn 1 once more, Cooper fan moving onto the wetter track here to try and cool down his tyres. Clearly, they're already struggling here. Jonesy's dropped a couple positions on the exit of turn 20 as Glitch 10 has a look on the Alpine driver and manages to get ahead into turn 1. The Alpine unable to defend it, and Glitch is charging after his title rival Marius Anderson.
God, what a very hectic first lap. Obviously as well, through that first lap, I did catch a couple of people sending it up the inside at turn 15. I love seeing those kind of overtakes. And obviously, Bosmos also got up the inside of Muncher at the end of the lap as well at turn 20. So,
speaking of Bosmos, I think Muncher is probably going to go for the re-overtake here into turn 11.
Round the outside
goes now, but that's a bit unorthodox. You don't see moves around the outside into that corner.
No, but
hopefully, for his sake, Muncher, with that outside line, has gotten the better exit in the slipstream, probably burning the battery, and he's going to go for the re-overtake. But his teammate, Malium Jonas, has gone for the move to get back past Ratty. Can Muncher emulate this at all? No, he can't. But Malium Jonas now up into P2 here in the Circuit of the Americas, and he will be the car chasing after the Ferrari or Cooper.
Looks like Bosmos putting a lot of pressure on Jones. He's going to go for the move at turn 15. Takes the title line, try and get the inside. Does get the inside, but does not quite get past that Alpine. Obviously, Jones take it to the racing line, so he had better traction than Bosmos there, so keeps ahead of the Mercedes driver for the time being. But I've seen Bosmos already try that move or do that move already once this race, so man is not shy for doing that move again.
I think Swifty just went about half a kilometre off the circuit through turn 19. They're taking the NASCAR line. Searing Alpaca's having trouble on the exit of the corner. Is Swifty going to go for a dive into turn 1? He has a look, but he can't actually make an effective dive bomb work. And he has to back out a bit and set up a P13 at the minute. Of course, Ratty falling away from Malium Jonas now, potentially struggling in these wet conditions. If it's meant to dry up, there's a good chance that a lot of these drivers are running dry setups here, and that could be to their detriment. As I mean, you can see Ratty is dropping time left and right here, and the Racing Bulls driver, surely it'll be a matter of time before he's ahead.
Yeah, also as well, like there's no real gaps really forming. Like the only gaps I see, decent gaps I see right now is obviously between Cooper and Malhume. That's over a second. We got Jones almost 2 seconds behind Glitch 10, and then Alpaca's further back. As looks like Hayden here is trying to have a little go at Ratty, but does not quite get it on the brakes. So will he try for a move here at turn 15? No, not quite. Nowhere near close enough to even trying to make that move. Looks like they're all Seems to have all calmed down now, as also as well. Ratty's actually lost a bit of time than Malcolm as well.
Bosmos is very close to the back of PW Jones. Of course, he attempted a move on lap 2 and it didn't work out. He is dropping time through the triple right, so maybe Jonesy running a bit more downforce, helping him in these conditions. And the rain seems to be picking up a bit, to be fair. I'm not sure about you, but it seems to be getting slightly heavier.
Doesn't look like that to me. It looks like it's been constantly the same. I say it.
Swifty going for the move on Nobody Cares into turn 1, and the reserve, well, one reserve overtakes another. Of course, none of them full-time drivers. We've only got 7 full-time drivers racing today.
Yep.
So
only 7 full-time, and then the rest all reserves. Obviously, Swifty and Snowbly are both Division 2 drivers. They seem to be handling themselves okay at the minute here in Division 1. Obviously, Muncher being the highest of the Division 2 reserves right now, being in 10th.
Yep, you are correct. And Mallium has closed the gap to Cooper Fan here, so he's now within a second.
Has.
Not that that means anything in the wet conditions.
No.
As there's no DRS. But I'll tell you what, there is a lovely train forming behind Hacko as well. Marius Anderson attempted a move there on Robbie, I think, or definitely thought about it. Bosmos goes for the move on PW Jones, who's going to fight him into turn 13. And can Bosmos on the outside get the better traction through turn 14? Although Jones is going to have the outside line through 15, gets pushed wide, unfortunately. And Jonesy drops down to P9, and Aiden Evans already has a 3-second time penalty for track limit violation.
Can't be as bad as yesterday. I saw one as early as lap 2. And that was...
Can get quite bad around.
It can. So obviously, yeah, I saw 31 seconds of pens yesterday. Oh yeah, one thing to also note, I've definitely not seen it right now, but no one's had DRS.
Marius has spun!
Oh dear.
And he got a 10-second time penalty for corner. That's not fair at all, I think. He is recovering the car. He's lost positions and he got a 10-second penalty for it, but he's going to have to serve it, unfortunately. So, if he serves it, he can't get it removed, then he has to serve it if he pits.
Yeah, this is where, but like, have you noticed? I don't see a wet track anymore.
Yeah, it stopped raining.
There we go. Took him a moment.
Yeah, Marius's race is really coming undone here because the pit stops.
Yeah. Championship leader gonna be in trouble. Right now, Cooper's still in the lead here. Got Malhume right behind him now. So I think.
Just had a thought. The drying of the track could explain why Cooper is suddenly, slower than Malhume. If Malhume's running a dry setup and Cooper was running one maybe more attuned for the wet, then this could be Malhume's race to lose now. It all depends
Cooper
on
is in.
A lot of people are in. Almost everybody's in. Glitched and Marius both stay out. I think Bosmos has stayed out.
Oh, Robbie 10 for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, so Glitched, Marius, Bosmos, Jonesy, they've all stayed out. Cooper fan. Oh no, sorry, they're in the pit lane. And then other than that, it's just Alpaca that stayed out. So a lot of drivers opting to double stack it. The racing bulls
well, if there's a big enough gap between them all, then yeah, I see its thing. But one thing I've not seen DRS being enabled. So have they all pitted just a little too early? Because I've not seen a DRS being enabled.
The problem for them as well is they've all come out right behind Searing Alpaca, who I'm not trying to demean or undermine him here, but he's slower than these cars behind, even on equal terms. So
yep.
We've got yellow flag.
That's Ashton.
Yeah.
Yes, Ashton the Brit. He's spun it. As I'm just having a little peek at the Twitch chat, and Dr. Steele, who's a Division 2 racer, is coming to check. Wait, is it the same conditions as yesterday? Yes, it was. Pretty much. But the rain didn't stop until like lap 10 in Division 2. Today it stopped 4 laps earlier.
Oh, here comes Cooper.
Oh, he had DRS. Wait, he had DRS. I never saw.
DRS has.
I never saw the. That's a new one, because that happened yesterday actually. At the very start of the race, DRS was enabled.
Oh, hang on, sorry. This is getting ridiculous as Ratty bumps his way past Alpaca now, and somebody's cracked into the pit lane.
It's glitched!
Glitch 10!
It's glitched! Oh no!
Glitch 10 has crashed on the pit entry.
Oh! Oh no! That's unfortunate for Alpaca. He gets tagged there by
virtual safety car.
Yep, he got tagged there, and who was it? Right? Oh, it was Robbie that was right behind. Was it Robbie? No, it wasn't Robbie. It was Aiden that was right behind him. He spun right in front of Aiden, and Aiden lost some front wing. So that explains why the virtual safety car is out. Also, Cooper still in the lead. Glitched. They're trying to figure out, am I fourth or am I fifth?
Aiden just said Robbie has killed someone into him, so maybe it was contact with Robbie.
Yeah, so
Oh!
And Alpaca gets. Oh, what? Oh, what is going on here with Robbie here? He's just made more contact with Glitch 10. So,
oh, he's broken his wing.
Oh, he's just got a full 3 seconds for corner cutting.
Oh, hang on. Jordan and Marius also got drive-through. Marius has a drive-through.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So Alpaca, Jordan, and Marius all have drive-throughs. As Jordan
just intentionally hit the wall.
Oh dear.
Either that or it was a very silly spin. But we've got a full course safety car. So Marius can't. Oh my gosh, Marius can't even save that drive-through.
No, he cannot. He'll have to wait. Oh, that's safety
bad.
car is actually gonna screw him, Alpaca, and Jordan
Robbie
Jensen.
Got 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flags as well.
Wait, is he still? Wait, he's still. Wait, he didn't die. Oh my!
He's overtaking people. I think there's a bit of a mess here.
And he's got another 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Is he going for the record of how many penalties he can get?
I mean, he's just gonna get disqualified.
It overtakes another one. There's another 10 seconds. He's on 43 now. And there he goes, completely wide, off the road. Like, he's gonna... another and a drive-through as well on top of it. But I believe he's gonna retire the car. There we go, he's gonna retire. But still, that's... How's it? Yeah.
That was... Am I allowed to say that was some shambolic driving there?
Yeah, I think that is some very questionable driving. I'm gonna say.
No, he stopped in the middle of the pit lane.
Oh, who else?
Robbie, his car is stopped in the middle of the pit lane on my screen. Oh, I thought we were gonna get, you know that glitch where a retired car will stop in the pit lane and then people can't.
Yeah, I've not seen that bug, but I've seen a clip of that bug, and it's like, yes, that can be very annoying. So this is a real shake-up right now. Let's have a look at these position gains. So Aiden Evans has actually lost the most positions, losing 12. Muncher and Hacko are both on gaining 7, but not as much as Boss Moss, who's actually gained 8. That is pretty big.
Yeah, of course, he started P13 after a terrible qualifying because he's spun on the softs.
Yep.
But
obviously, glitched is into fourth, so that's pretty good for him. Obviously, I'm just looking at this as I just see 3 people not moved from their starting position. So Cooper still in the leader's race, as he has done from pole position. Jones is back into 6th place where he started, and then Fake is in 12th where he started. Other than that, everybody else has moved up or down. But obviously, poor Marius, though, his championship leader in a bit of trouble because he will have to serve that drive-through after the safety car comes in. Obviously,
we've got some overtaking. I think Swifty has been overtaken by Fake and Alpaca.
so
I'm going to quickly check the standings. So it's actually Ratty who's second in the championship.
yep. So
Ratty is 23 points behind, and Glitch is 26 points behind. So Glitch cannot lead the championship, and Ratty would need to win with Marius out the points to lead the championship, which, I mean, given the current situation, is very possible.
Yeah, very possible.
So,
What is going on? Why are people overtaking each other? What is going on further back?
I think there might be some desync issues potentially.
I don't know, because Swifty was behind Alpaca and Fake. He's gone back ahead of the pair. So have the pair of them moved out the way so Swifty can get back ahead? Is that what's happened? I don't know.
I'm not
Jordan, were you trying to serve your drive-through, sir? If you're trying to serve that drive-through, you have to wait until the safety car ends. So everybody's on the hard tyres. Most people are either on 3-lap or 2-lap old, except for Jordan, who's just changed onto a brand new set.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. I'd assume safety car will be in at the end of this lap, but do not quote me. Sometimes I have been wrong in the past. If it isn't. Holy moly, I cannot speak today. If it doesn't, then we could have one of those safety car glitches where safety car stays out for longer than it should do.
I think the thing is, I can't remember when these guys actually picked up the safety car. So if they picked it up on lap 7,
I think it will, because it came out lap 6, so I think maybe.
Right. Yeah, this must be last lap.
It should be last lap. If it isn't, I'll be sorry.
It's not.
No. Oh. Well, we can get a very late safety car call in.
No.
Nope.
Too late.
Nope. Too late now. So we are gonna have another lap under the safety car. So we might have been wrong when it actually came out to start with. This might have been actually the second full lap because it's out for. As Fake is coming to the pits after we just waited for Jordan to catch up. He's gonna come into the pits.
He's going off the hard onto. I can't even see it. It's booked on my end.
He's going onto another set of hards.
Interesting.
So actually, that could be okay because I think those hard tires can definitely take him to the end of this race. I think maybe because obviously I seen people yesterday do 20 laps on hards, so it's definitely possible to do 20 laps.
That's incredible.
Yeah, because I saw Dr. Steele do it. Well, he did 21 laps on them, but he got overcut. So we'll have to see what changes, because anything can change. Obviously now Fake has caught up to the back of the pack. I'll get rid of those tyres. So they do get another. So a safety car definitely should be in at the end of this lap. So we've done 10 laps of racing. We'll have 18 to go. And so I think most people with them all being on the hards shouldn't really need to pit again, but you never know. We could see people pitting again. If they do decide to pit, it'll probably be after lap 20. I'm expecting probably like lap 22 pits.
If people are going to stop from here,
Well, if they do, yeah, it'll be about 11 laps. 11 laps.
At the latest.
19, I would say 19, 20, do 8 laps on the mediums. But anyway,
Yeah.
Safety car is in. Cooper's going to lead the field through the last couple of corners. It's just a question of when he will decide to go. He's driving very, very slowly. Taking on one.
Oh, we got broken wing.
Oh, everybody thought he was going, but he's not. Now he's gone. So he's caught them all napping a little bit. As it looks like Glitch is going to try to get up the inside of Ratty here at turn 1 and will get the move done, but I think he got too much of that corner, so he might have to give that place back as Ratty's going to try and get back up him past, but nope, does not quite get it. As Marius has got past Munchus, nobody picks up 3 seconds, but that is an important move for Glitch to get past Ratty early. But now he'll have to try and get past Malhium as Ratty picks up 3 seconds for track limits as well on top of that. So Glitch Gen will now try to charge after Malhium is going to try to make a little send here on Cooper down the inside, but does not quite get it, which actually Glitch also got forced a little bit wide. But hey, again, Malhium's still trying to get past Cooper, but it looks like he's barely ahead of that Ferrari right now as Glitch is trying to get past as well. We're going to have 3 wide into turn, so Cooper has to break even earlier. Glitch has been almost forced off the road, but Glitch is now on the inside of Malhium as Cooper gives him a little love tap. But there you go, Glitch has gone from 4th to 1st in 1 lap, but Malhium is not giving up this lead without a fight. But now he's finally packed in the towel and glitched. What an amazing restart for him. 4th to 1st in this lap. Cooper sadly down a 3rd. Bossmos got past Ratty as well, and we've had quite a few more moves as it looks like Alpaca and Ashton's gone further back as Marius is coming into the pits now, so if his drive through, same with Jordan and Alpaca, they'll drop right to the back. Oh, Malhium now
got 2 drive-throughs.
Huh?
Alpaca's got 2 drive-throughs.
How has he got 2?
No, the game's pitted him for some reason. That's a joke. Jeez, it's made him do a pit stop. That's so unfortunate for Alpaca.
What the flip?
That's...
There's some fighting here between Snowbody and Aiden. Aiden with a little tap onto Snowbody, making Snowbody cut the corner a little bit. Oh, he try to send on Snowbody. Nope. Swifty behind was looking a bit racy as well. Oh, Swifty there with a little slide out of the turn 11 now, so that's going to hinder him a little bit. As everyone's still super close to each other. Ashton let his person pick up 3 seconds for track limit violations. As we got here, Aiden trying to go down the inside here if nobody cares. And behind, Fake has got past the Alpine of Swifty. We'll have to see if Aiden goes down the inside here at 15, and yes he does. Yes, the inside, but the tire hook in there, I slowed him a little bit, and Nobody Cares is going to go back past Aiden. So Aiden is not going to be happy with that one bit. Well, that is fortunate.
Muncher and Jonesy have been having a good battle as well for P6. Muncher did get ahead, but Jonesy managed to re-overtake him and get back ahead of the Sauber.
Ashton turns like he's speeding and
don't blame him.
Oh, it's not over here between Snowbody and Aiden, as Aiden was trying to go around down the inside. Well, sorry, got past him, then Snowbody got back past him on the brakes at turn 1. So Snowbody not giving that up.
Glitch time penalty.
Oh no! I was complimenting Glitch on what a good restart that man had, but he's just struggling. I'll tell you who else is struggling. That Ferrari of Cooper. He's dropped off the back of his own teammate and Malhium. He's over a second behind, so he's going to be in trouble from Bossmos. As we'll go on board with the Mercedes driver as he's chasing what is a podium and straight past Cooper. DRS assist, and it looks like Malhium tried to get ahead of Glitch but does not quite. So
I think Muncher potentially under threat from Hacko, but
yep.
No,
As Fake has got past Aiden, his own teammate, and Snowbody. As Snowbody is still fighting with Aiden. These two have been at it for the previous lap and they're still at it again. Aiden again dives down to the inside of 15 to get ahead of Snowbody. This time no contact, but they're still side by side. Aiden trying to go around the outside, a triple right-hander here, but is now going to try and get round the outside of turn 19 here, still side by side, pushes Snowbody into a mistake and picks up 3-second track limits, but they're still side by side as they come into the line, the final corner here. Nobody's giving each other an inch here between Snowbody and Aiden, but finally Aiden gets ahead with the help of DRS. It looks like
Swifty's going to go for it on Snowbody.
Yeah, looks like Swifty's going to go to it. Snowbody giving Swifty a load of space, but damn, that was couple laps there from Aiden and Snowbody. Just neither of them wants to give each other any room. What?
It's good battling for us to watch.
What
Maybe
a good
not
battle
in terms
there.
of the stewards, but
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely a good clip for TikTok later. Let's go on board here with Hacker.
Malum. Jonas gone for the race lead and got ahead into turn 12. We've also got Hacko going for the move on Muncher. So one Sauber gains a position, one Sauber loses a position. But of course, Malum's position is the much more desired one as he takes the race lead.
Yep, he does. Realistically, he didn't need to do that, really, did Malhume? Obviously, because Glitch 10 has 3 seconds. Malhume could have just stayed behind Glitch for the rest of the race, but man was like, nah, I want to get past, and so he did. Obviously, now he'll be under pressure from Glitch 10 because DRS are wide open for that Ferrari, but he is not gaining that much of Malhume at all.
And
I guess
here goes Hacko.
Has a better. Yep, Hacko get. Wait, so Muncher got back past Hacko, and Hacko's just got back past him.
At some point, yeah, I was watching them and I missed it as well. So shows how much I was paying attention there, but Bossmos is very close to Glitch.
My own co-coms is napping on the job. What is this? Yeah,
yellow.
That's a big spin. Oh, it's a very big spin for PW Jones. Does he have damage as well?
No.
No, he does not. So he's got lucky there, has Jones.
Well, Glitch going for the move, and gets ahead.
Right, Anthony McClellan. Yeah, no, that is rare when I've seen PW Jones make a mistake. I've been watching this man race on last year's game. That man could never put a foot wrong. But first time I've seen him make a mistake as the racing balls of swap positions. Fake just letting Aiden through. Now Aiden will start to chase after Muncher, who's still chasing after Hacko. Hacko is 4 seconds off the back of Ratty, as Aiden picks up another 3 seconds for track limit violations. I do believe he is now up to 6.
Yeah, so Glitch 10 is on 3, Ratty is on 3, Muncher is on 3, Aiden's on 6, Fake Man is on 3, Nobody Cares is on 9, and Alpaca is on 3. I'm surprised Alpaca's still going in this race, to be fair.
To be fair, I think Alpaca's just racing for fun at this point. And plus, yesterday, Alpaca was this other person who got a lot of pens, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He was the other person who got a lot of pens. And it's nice to see him only having 3 this time around. But obviously, man did have drive-through pens, which did not help him at all. So Glitch here back into the lead, has a bit of a lead as Shinobi picks up his 4th 3 seconds, so he's now on 12. Yeah, Glitch having a massive lead here over Malhume, so Malhume just nowhere near. He's also pulled out of the dirty air as well, trying to save those tyres. So run lap 16 here of 20. 15 done and done as Aiden has got past Muncher. But will Muncher make it just as hard for him? No, Muncher goes a little bit deep, so Fake might try and go with a little switch up and under. Side by side with Muncher here, so Muncher will have the inside line for 15, so he'll have the better. He will be ahead. Still side by side, these two are. As we're coming for the triple right, still side by side. These Division 2 drivers are putting on a show for us today. First Nobody with Aiden and now Muncher with Fake. Some good moves there. Well, oh, Muncher's going to try and go for the send at the final turn, but doesn't quite get it and gets semi-spun and loses another place to Swifty. Unfortunate for Muncher. Went for an opportunistic move, did not pay off.
Alpaca's broken his wing. So...
Yeah, that happened a lot yesterday. Alpaca's spun quite a few times.
Oh, Muncher's gone for it again.
Oh, Muncher's...
He's going around the outside in turn 2. Is he going to go side by side through the S's here with Nobody Cares, who's now carrying 12 seconds of penalties? Still going side by side, the two of them. And can Muncher make this stick? Going through turns 8 and 9, it looks like Snowbody is ahead, but Muncher seems to have taken the better line. He's going to have the run down into turn 11 here. He's got the DRS for the next straight, and he could send a move into the hairpin, but no, he's not going to do that. And now, Snowbody is going to be under threat from both Muncher and PW Jones.
They definitely are. And now Ricky Ricardo decides to turn up. Like, where were you earlier, Ricky? We had... Nobody Cares has been put on a bit of a... Well, sorry, these Division 2 drivers have been absolutely stealing the show here in Division 1. Like, Nobody Cares was fighting for 2 laps with Aiden Evans and put on a right show between them, and you missed that to clip them. To be fair, Ryan could have tabbed out to type clip in the Twitch chat.
I don't even have the Twitch chat open at the minute, so...
My co-coms is such a letdown, honest.
Excuse me.
Oh, this is interesting. Muncher into the pits.
That is interesting.
That is very interesting. I didn't think a pit stop would be necessary. I thought these guys would easily make it all to the end. Because, thankfully, they were all under safety car for 4 laps, so...
Oh, and Ricky, you also missed Robbie getting 43 seconds of penalties and a drive-through in 1 lap.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We'll talk to Ricky. We'll talk to Ricky after about that.
Oh, spin.
Oh, who's spun now?
Akko!
Oh dear. Akko's the latest person to spin.
9 claims another victim. That's 3 in as many laps.
Akko, Akko as well is another driver I know not to very rarely make mistakes as well. Because last time I was watching Hacko and Jones, those two were teammates and they would never make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh, Maris is on the move. Maris is back into the points after a few early excursions with somehow getting a drive-through. Obviously, he's now into the points and will start to chase a PW Jones for that 9th place.
You see, last time you saw Jonesy, he was teammates with Hacko. Last time I saw Jonesy, well, prior to this season, I was his teammate in Division 2, and we won the Constructors. And I know just how consistent and clean a driver he can be. As Nobody Cares sends one on. Oh wait, Marius.
Never mind, he's in the pits, and so is Hacko. Hacko 10 for speeding in the... Oh, that's why. Hacko, I would not have quit. I would have carried on, bro. Bam. Nobody decides to pit on to the medium tires he goes. So... Still said Hards could have... thing.
Oh, Marius picks up 3 seconds. That's going to be rough for him.
That is... Marius Anderson is chasing a PW Jones. Not quite close enough to try and amount of attack. Oh, this is an interesting one. Glitch actually gapped Malhume, and Malhume actually was susceptible to DRS from Bossmos. And Bossmos now into 2nd. This is interesting. Yes, I took the words right out of your mouth.
On track is Glitch 10, Bossmos, and Malhume Jonas, I think.
Well, Glitch needs to try and...
might have been P3 actually.
Well, Glitch needs to try and gap these guys by another couple seconds. Like, but
He's not
Bossmos...
He's not gapping
Bossmos has already got back into the 1 second. as
Marius.
Alpaca, I think at this point has been lapped by the leaders. Where is the Alpaca? There he is. He has been lapped by Ratty. As
Marius Anderson going for the move on Swifty.
Yep.
And getting ahead of Swifty.
Giving a lot of space to Swifty there. A lot of space. The Swifty is... Oh, I did not think he's going... I did not... For a second, I thought Swifty's not going to take that one sitting down. We got another spinner. Who is this time? Who is it this time that spun? I can't... Who is it? Was it Fake?
It's Alpaca.
Oh, is it Alpaca? Oh, dear. Alpaca spinning again. Yeah, this happened to Alpaca yesterday. He would spin way too many times. But, unfortunate. So now Marius here will pull Swifty and Jones along here. As the Alpines will do the switcheroo. Obviously, Swifty's just giving more points to Jones. Swifty's reserve, Jones is full time.
Yeah.
But going back on with the leaders here is Osmos is getting closer to glitched as we've got yellow flags in sector 3. Who spun this time? Was it Ratty? Oh yeah, it might have been Ratty because he's lost a lot of time to the top four here.
I think it was only a half spin to bring that.
Yes, still enough to bring out the yellow flag and drop over 4 seconds off the back of Cooper.
Nobody going for the move on Jordan Jansen, and Muncher has managed to get past the both of them here. So we've still got Nobody going.
Yeah,
Nobody's still fighting it. He goes off track again.
He's also got like 15 seconds of pens now at this point.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, he's on 15. Oh, come on,
He's going for the outside.
Oh no. He's also on the medium.
Oh, down the inside. Because nobody cares.
Contact. Semi-spin. Nope, he's still there.
How is he still going?
The Division 2 drivers are at it again, putting on a better show than the Division 1 drivers. I'm sorry. I'm happy I'm a Division 2 commentator. These guys have put on so much of a show. Oh, that's massive. That's massive. Glitch picking up his second 3 seconds of the race. So he's now on 6. So pretty much now at this point, unless we have a massive mistake from Boss, Moss, Malhume and Cooper, yeah, now Glitch 10's not winning this race now, or even getting an end on the podium. So
at the minute as well, I think PW Jones is net P7 here because of the time penalties for Fake and Marius. Fake has 6 seconds and Marius has 3. So
yeah, Marius is.
If Jones can let Marius pull him along.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes Snowbody again.
This man does not know
15.
when to quit.
Oh, that was very close. But yeah, he gets back past Jordan.
Yeah, these guys are in their own race at the minute. Muncher, Snowbody and Jordan.
12 more seconds of penalties.
Snowbody was definitely a lot cleaner yesterday when we were racing. Today I think he's just racing for fun at this point. But back on.
In a nice way, that's not the point. But
yeah, no. He is at this point. Like he's fine with other Division 2 drivers who realistically are not bothered. As I do believe that is Alpaca again. Yep, he is in the wall. He's also on the soft tyre and he's lost his entire front wing.
I believe that's his second set of softs he's used. He's done into hard, soft at the minute. It's not gone great, has it?
No, not for the Alpaca.
Nobody's caught up to Muncher as well, so I think we're about to see some more Nobody Cares action.
Yep,
and to those of you saying that nobody cares, it's for P11, it's good racing, and the front is kind of a DRS train as
it kind of is.
Moves to cover it off, goes down the inside now, just nobody cares, and that's an incredible dive to get ahead of the Sauber, who's now going to try and switch him back through turn 14 and into 15. Can Muncher get back ahead?
He does.
He can, but Nobody's not going to give this up yet. goes for a sort of switchback as Faker's come into the pits. Faker's come into the pits.
I don't know why.
Maybe the tyres have got that bad.
I
I think he's still going to come out ahead of
these guys.
Yeah, so he's still in the point. But here goes Nobody Cares around the outside of Muncher into turn 1. And both of them off the road. And now through the long right-hander towards the S's. They're going to go side by side through to turn 6. Oh no, Muncher tucks in behind. Maybe sensibly.
Yep. Alpaca into the pits as Evan is getting past. Sorry, Aiden getting past Ratty here. Obviously, Ratty only has 3 seconds compared to Aiden's 6. If I'm not mistaken, yes it is, yeah. Cooper's actually dropped off the back of the top 3 here, but he's got a big enough margin to Aiden, so he'll keep 3rd place. And Malhume's actually dropped out of PRS of Osmos as well. That's going to be interesting. As Muncher and Snowbody are still at it. They're still at it, fighting over what is P11. The Division 2 drivers here putting on a show. Again, I think at this point they really don't care about this race. They're just trying to have some fun.
No, they're losing buckets of time.
Yeah, but side by side here, round the triple right. Still side by side as we come down to turn 19. Still side by side as we now come to turn 20. These two are just loving life here. Giving each other plenty of space. They're still side by side as we come down the main straight. Neither of them have DRS as well, so they mustn't cross the detection point at the exact same time because neither of them had DRS on each other. But Muncher ahead.
Incredible rating. Well, he got a very poor exit, and now Nobody Cares. He's going to go for it into the S's. Side by side they go again. If this is what Division 2 is like, I might need to sack off my own league because this is incredible. But yeah, Bossmos has also dropped out the DRS to glitch 10 now. So this, I think he's just got it back through the triple right.
They're flirting with it, but anyway, back to the action for P11. Muncher's going to come at Snowbody again down the inside at turn 12. Oh, contact made this time between the pair of them, and again. So Snowbody's off the road, picks up 3 seconds for track limits again, so he's up to 18 now. But these two are still side by side as someone has spun.
Swifty.
It's Swifty this time that's spun at the triple right here. But these two still side by side. I think one of them, I think both these guys are watching the stream at this point and just putting on a show. Oh, Swifty's actually lost some front wings. Oh! Tokyo Drift in there for Muncher. And Swifty's let him through.
The Swifty's in the pits. I think Swifty got a puncture.
He's also got 10 for speeding and he's retired.
Wait, so this is for a point now on track?
Oh god, it is! Muncher... And Jordan's catching up to him. We're going to have a three-way fight between the Division 2 drivers for that last point. Who's going to take it? Because this is the only battle worth watching right now because all the gaps have got bigger because Bossmos is over a second behind Glitched. Malhume is a second and a half behind Boss. Cooper's got within a second of Malhume, but I don't know if Cooper will actually do anything on Malhume, trying to take what is second place away. And then Aiden is 6 seconds back from them. Ratty is a second and a half behind Aiden. Marius is 5 seconds behind his teammate.
Go for it again.
Ah dear, Ratty again. There we go. Oh.
Just a DRS pass.
Wow.
Oh, hang on. No, Muncher.
No, Muncher's go for on the brakes!
Oh, locks up! Damages the front wing!
Oh no! He's gave Nobody Cares damage! But they're still not done! He's gonna go dive to the inside at turn 15 here. He's on the inside, Nobody giving him the space. But Nobody stays ahead. We'll have to see how much that end plate damage will affect Snowbody. I don't think we'll have much of an impact. There's more the flaps. If the flaps get damaged, then that's the issue. The end plate, not so much. As Alpaca again has spun.
Alpaca, who is still behind the lap.
At this point, we might as well just change his name from Spearing Alpaca to Spinning Alpaca. Because the amount of times he's spun. Anyway.
You're on your own there. I'm not getting involved in that. He's spun again.
Yep, no, we're changing. Yep. Sorry, Alpaca, you've now been dubbed Spinning Alpaca. Oh, hello, Cooper and we've missed this. Cooper and Malhume are fighting. Oh, contact! Contact between Malhume and Cooper. Cooper is round. Oh no, oh dear. And Aiden gets past Cooper. No. But Aiden's giving the place back.
Yeah.
Must have overtaken him on the yellow flags. But no, that is a shame for Cooper. Tried to make a move on Malhume for what would have been P2. But contact there with Malhume has now dropped him to Aiden as Snowbody and Muncher are still at it. These two are still...
This could be the second week in a row where Malhume Jonas loses the podium due to a penalty. As Aiden Evans goes for the move on Cooper fan.
Down the outside.
Fake's crashed!
Oh! That's huge. He's made a mistake and has crashed. But this is on the second to last lap. No safety car. As Cooper and Aiden will go side by side there. So, late.
Spinning Alpaca has struck again. But, yeah, good defense there from Cooper.
Wait, no, he's retired in the pits. No, Fake is retired in the pits. It was
no, he crashed on the entry. Otherwise, his car would still be there.
Oh, never mind then.
Or he spun out the final corner. So.
Well then. So Muncher and Snowbody are now going to get. Gonna still fight over the last point, but Snowbody's going to drop further back literally because of how many pens he has.
Here comes Aiden.
Yeah,
going to move on Cooper fan on the outside into turn 12. Can Aiden get past the
front? No, tie hook him! The wheel hook him! They're both off! And Ratty goes flying through! And so does Marius too! Oh no, poor Cooper! And
Jordan's crashed! Jordan's crashed!
Oh no!
Nobody's gonna get points!
Nobody is gonna get points because he lapped Alpaca!
Oh, more wheel hooking between Marius and Cooper! As they now go side by side through the triple right!
Oh dear. Yep, Cooper's having a drop behind Marius, but Cooper obviously doesn't have any pens right now, so he will get these places back on Marius and Ratty.
Well, unless he loses the time, battling Marius, Ratty might keep P4 here.
Aiden into the pits and has retired from the session.
Wait, nobody's going to get like P9 here then.
I don't know why Aiden's done that. He was going to get 8 points. He should have carried on to pick up those points.
He's a reserve. He doesn't really care, I don't think. Oh, so we had 6 seconds. So
well, we're on to the final lap of this race. Glitched is in the lead, but he is going to lose the lead. But more importantly, he will stay on the podium. Getting P3.
Yeah.
That is unless Malhume drops a little more. He could actually, Glitch could actually escape over P2 here, possibly.
Yeah.
He's got 1.4 seconds to Boss, and then he's got a further 4 seconds to Malhume, who's just dropped under the 4 seconds. So
here comes Cooper fan on Marius Anderson for P4 really. If this goes well, Marius goes off the track, has to cede the position.
Yep.
And Cooper is now within the 3 seconds of Ratty. But rounding the final corner now, it's going to be Glitched Hen on track who takes the United States Grand Prix. But it's going to be Boss Moss for the second race in a row who takes the win after Glitched penalty. It's another win for Boss Moss. Malhume Jonas takes P2. Glitched Hen in P3. Ratty will come home P4 on track, but it'll go to Cooper fan across the line. PW Jones takes P6. Marius Anderson in P7. And
Snowbody and Muncher are still at it. These two have been fighting the entire time, and they're still at it, even on the last lap here. Who's gonna take bragging rights on the road? Because obviously both these guys has pens, but it's more for bragging rights who's gonna finish ahead of the other.
One of them has a few more penalties.
It looks like Muncher will finish ahead of Snowbody, and obviously Alpaca will finish further behind due to being several laps down.
Yeah.
But so whoever does the TikTok then for OTLR will have a bit of a fun time clipping, taking some clips from this race, because obviously the Division 2 drivers, in my opinion, I think stole the show.
Yeah.
They stole the show. Like Muncher and Snowbody, definitely. But yeah. Now moving on to the final results here, as Bossmos takes the win courtesy of Glitch 10 6 seconds of pens. Malhume takes P2. Glitched will be on the podium in P3, and then followed by his teammate in 4th. Then Ratty 5th, PW Jones 6th, Marius Anderson in 7th, Muncher in 8th, Nobody Cares in 9th, and Aiden, even though he did retire on the second to last lap, still claims a point due to Alpaca being lapped twice. And the rest of the classified grid are Jordan in 11th, 2 laps down, Alpaca 2 laps down, and Fake 3 laps down. And then your DNFs are Swifty, Hacko, and I couldn't see the last two there.
Swifty, Hacko, oh my god, I can't remember the other two.
Well, bring us back onto our mugs on the screen. Well, I would assume we are going to see if the top 3 want to do interview. Yes, no.
I'll ping them.
Yes, you ping.
Bossmos.
It was Bossmos, Glitched, and Malhume.
Hacko was one of the DNFs, and then oh my god, what was he called?
Yeah,
Robbie.
No. Oh yeah, that's it. Robbie. Yes, Robbie was the one. I see a Glitch 10 in the waiting room. Bring us onto the interview graphic, as we'll give Bossmos and Malhume a bit. So suppose we can.
We'll start with Glitch because he was P3, so we can work.
I'll leave the you with the asking questions, because I'm never good when it comes. I just usually let Lanky do it in Division 2. So
I normally let Corey do it, but let's start with Glitch 10. Hello, Glitched.
Hello.
So P3 in the end, second race in a row where you've lost the win to Bossmos because of a time penalty. Just talk us through that race.
It's going to give PTSD now, Boss Moss. Just seeing him in the shadows, watching my rear every single lap, just seeing him 1 second behind, dragging on that DRS. It's not fun. I was hoping I could escape, but those penalties are really annoying. Track limits are bad. It's quite a hard track to not get penalties on.
Yeah. So in the end, well, you started P6, I think.
Yep.
And it, Cooper said in the Twitch chat, Ferrari won to. It didn't pan out that way, unfortunately. He had a contact with Malin Jonas near the end.
It should have.
But yeah, were you happy with your overall pace then? Obviously, despite the 6 seconds of penalties, did you feel like you still ran a brilliant, it seemed a brilliant race?
I had oversteer sometimes. It was a bit of a loose rear end. I would have liked a more planted rear end, but I maybe could have got more time with that. But it was a really good setup. You had really good pace. Obviously, just overtakes to the lead, and then just held the lead the entire way from there. I mean, it's just a shame for the penalties because that's twice now. Silverstone reverse and this track. Hopefully, I might be able to get P2 in the end because I think Malium Jonas might get a penalty.
I think he probably will. I know I'm not meant to say anything, but if
I hope he does.
I-
I
as
need
it
the points
stands-
for the championship.
as it stands, he'll be on 102 points. I think Marius finished P6 in the end. Oh no, P7 even. So he'll be on 119. So you'll have decreased the gap from 26 to 17 points. So happy with that, as it
Yeah.
stands, of course.
Yeah, I'm happy with this result. That's gonna put me P3 still in the championship. I think Bossmos overtakes me, doesn't he?
Yeah, Boss Moss will overtake you, but you will get ahead of Ratty. So yeah, but Boss Moss will be on 110. So he'll only be
110.
9 points behind Marius.
And how many will I be behind Marius?
17. And Ratty will
Jeez.
be 19. So Boss Moss
Ugh.
might have just emerged as a dark horse here.
Yeah, GG's to him. And that's really good from him.
But yeah, so any questions, Tiny?
No, I'm trying to
You can't drag
get
him in that console,
yeah,
because I'm constantly lost in waiting room.
I'm trying to permit him to join. So
Yeah.
there we go.
There we go.
He's
there
in
we
now.
go.
Yeah, I gave him permission. I gave him permission.
Congratulations, though, Glitched on P3. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
all the best for Spain.
Yep.
Is it Spain next?
I think
Yep.
it's
Ooh,
Spain
okay.
is next.
I like that track. Don't like this one too much.
Best of luck. And moving on to our race winner, because Malium Jonas has said he's not going to be here. Boss Moss.
Oh, hello.
So, good to see you back here. Second week in a row that you've been second on track and then won it on penalties. Do you want
Yep.
to sum up the race?
Well, obviously I started P14, which obviously qualifying wasn't the best because I'm validating my last lap. Yeah, just the race was hectic. I literally just sat there and just waited, and yeah, the win came.
And of course, you seem to keep your nose out of trouble in that race. Bit of battling, I think, with Malium Jonas throughout, but towards the end, it did just settle down. Were you just kind of biding your time, knowing you'd get ahead of Glitched on the penalties, or was that where your pace was at today?
Well, I mean, my focus was more with Jonas because obviously I know Glitch had the penalties, so as soon as I got ahead of him, just started tie saving, and then yeah, won from there.
Yeah, and this win, obviously assuming the order does not change, will bring you to 9 points behind Marius Anderson in the championship. So,
Jeez.
how are you feeling about that? Or have I put some pressure on you?
Yeah, it's crazy to think that. I don't really know. I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just obviously trying to get a good result every race. So yeah, I'm trying not to put that ahead of me. So I'm just gonna carry on what I've been doing.
Yeah. Any questions for Boss Moss Piney?
I don't have it.
Right, well, I think that's about it. Boss Moss, you had rather uneventful race, really. Apart from, of course, starting P13 and finishing in first, which is probably win of the season, in my opinion. But yeah, congratulations on congratulations on your second win in a row.
Yeah, thank you.
And all the best for Barcelona.
Thank you.
Right, so that wraps it up, I think.
Yep. Time to plug the end in. Right. So obviously that was the Division 1 race. Well, we will be back next week with some more racing for the Division 2 race on Tuesday, 8 o'clock UK time, where myself and Lanky will be in the comms booth. And then the Division 1 race for Spain will be on Wednesday, same time as today. But hopefully, Corey Brooks should be back. Obviously, I've had to fill in like last minute because he's got delayed at work a little bit, so that's unfortunate for Corey Brooks. But thankfully, I was free to fill in. So we'll see you all next week at Barcelona, Spain. And if you want to get involved with these races, join the OTLR Discord and get yourself signed up. there's still, even though there's 3 races left, just join and have a bit of fun, I say. But without further ado, that is it, and we'll see you next week when we get to more action on the track.